well, I'm actually rolling on the video, so yes, we will blend the two together. So good morning from the crew car. We have some good news for Joe.
Joe, that's halfway, just past the halfway point.
So we just...
Half the elephant gone.
Half of the elephant is gone. We've just passed the halfway point in this really big race. So that's 1,500 miles, and I wish you could see Joe right now. He's just sitting up off the bike doing a big stretch, and that's probably a big sigh. It's a big milestone. And at the halfway point, Joe is leading his category of 60 to 69 by well over 100 miles. You know, it's an interesting category because Valerio Zamboni, who's number 2 in that category, is a hell of a competitor, and he's moving very steadily too. So there's actually little respite when it comes to performance here. Now, Joe has been going steadily for the last 30 hours since our last significant sleep stop in Trinidad. And in that 30 hours, as you would expect of a race of this distance, there have been different levels of performance. He's had some really good blocks. One particular one on the time trial where he was generating about 30 miles an hour over a long period of time. Then he's moved into another block where he has struggled with sleep again. But key to all of that is the piece that doesn't vary too much, and that is the inner Joe fortitude of whatever is happening on the outside. He finds a way to keep the bike moving forward, and the bike may be moving forward at a lower speed than he would like at times, but it's still moving forward, and over time and distance, all of that accumulates. So we are heading into timing station number 26, which is Pratt in Kansas. You know, we started Kansas with a headwind, and now the wind has died, which is an absolute blessing. The day is dawning quite beautifully here. I would expect to get out of Kansas sometime today, but it's going to be the guts of 24 hours to get out of here, which means for Joe it's going to be a day of steadily ticking off the miles, and he's got a very steady rhythm right now of about 17 miles an hour, and if we can keep him going at that, that would be a great success. He's feeding well. He's taking most of his warm feeds. As usual in a race, some tastes are working for him, some foods are working for him, and there's things we thought he would do better with, he's not. So we're having to be very, very flexible with all of our plans. And that's one thing the crew is so good at doing, is adjusting as we go, innovating by the side of the road to make sure Joe has the elements he needs to create the performance that keeps it all moving forward. The second half of this race is going to be so different from the first half. That is one thing I can guarantee you all. I don't know what the content is going to be in the second half of the race. I don't think Joe does. This distance is so much about the unknown and meeting the road with whatever resources you have in the moment and using them as best you can, and that is what we're going to continue to do. That's what Joe is going to continue to do, and the team is going to continue to do. In Pratt, we're going to put Joe down for a sleep stop. Andy, you're thinking 2.5 hour, 3 hour sleep?
Yep.
So that seems to be the plan at this point, and Ian will connect with you all once again when he's finished his sleep stop. So until then, stay tuned.